Yeah, what's good? Peace and love, family. It's Indigo Child Sin. Back down here at the dam again, chilling out. Hit that like, subscribe, or share. It's all good. We just out here vibing today. Yeah, today the dam is pretty flooded again. It's more flooded than it was that last time I was out here. Been getting a little bit of rain here and there, but it's much needed. It's about that time, that season coming in. Start getting your seeds in the ground and everything. I'm about to start getting some of my seeds germinated. Get that garden jumping for the year. Shoot, I still got greens coming up from last year. Them must come year round for real. I don't be playing with it. I gotta get me some okra going this year for sure. But yeah, this water is raging. All this water right here, that's all overflow. That's where you can drive. You can't even see the part where you drive in at. Little road drives all the way up to the dam. Yeah, let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah. Yeah, it's full on the day. Ooh, and it is windy too. Got a part in the wind. I should have said that earlier. Yeah, I would have get all the way out the truck, but I'm afraid that wind might start howling. Back. Yeah, but it's starting to warm up pretty nicely out here. It was kind of cool a little bit at first. I think it's supposed to be about 54 degrees. You know, for Dayton, Ohio, that 54 degrees, that's almost like 70 or 80 for us. Man, all the cold weather we be getting. That look pretty sweet how that water just shooting up like that. But hopefully everybody been safe or whatever, keeping clean, staying away from the virus, the plague. Man, there go that wind whipping up again. Look like some nice fresh clouds. No artificial clouds today. No chemtrailing. I guess it's a good day to be outside. I hear they done extended the little shut-in or whatever. It's like April 20th or something. Which I knew that was coming anyway. You know, I've been just saying all last week. Like, shoot, once the 6th come around, nothing's really changed. We're gonna be right back at the same place we started at. Like, for real, for real. So, and then, they don't even have no vaccine for it. Well, they probably do got a vaccine for it, but I'm not trusting it. Everything is too secretive for me. If you're gonna put a vaccine out, put everything out that's gonna be in that vaccine so that people can research it for themselves and see what's really in it, and then decide if they want to take it or not. We need to have that choice, and the system is taking that choice away from the people. That's what it's all about. Just taking our just taking things away from us one thing at a time. You know, whether it's just speaking about something or doing something or just having that total control eventually. You know, and it's, man, people trying to put a lot of fear out here and stuff. But, you know, we're not operating through no fear. I said only peace and love. You know, it's amazing how the number, the death toll and all that, and the people who then came down with this coronavirus done skyrocketed. Like, man, I don't know. I'm just like, okay, what are people doing? Where are all these people at? How the heck all these people keep catching it? Like, and I know people are definitely not out here being smart. I'm seeing it like every day, man. That's why I just barely even go out anymore right now. You know, I go out, get some air, do what need to be done, get some food or something, get on about my business. But I'm just seeing the carelessness of the people, you know. This is just like a little test run for the real virus that's yet to come and the real martial law lockdown. And as far as a people, we failed the test horribly. Man, we not ready for no real disasters or nothing. Some people are, but majority of us, we're gonna be dead in the water. Just like that log right there. Man, sad to say. Too much radiation in this world we being bombarded with. Nobody's really saying nothing. And then the unreleasing of this 5G crap. It's like everybody's just thinking about how it's gonna make their phone run faster or something like that. Like, man, are you serious? That is the least of your concern with that. Like, how about how we being bombarded with all this extra radiation from all these towers that they putting everywhere globally? Just think, if China about to run a hospital straight off of 5G and all that through some little AI technology, then what do you think they about to be able to do with all these towers all around the world with the nano dust and everything and the nanotech that they've been dropping down here for decades? You know, this smart dust, nanotech, or whatever you want to call it. Look it up. It's not no myth or nothing. It's big boy companies got money invested in this stuff. I know GE definitely invested in it. This is stuff they've been working on. You know, they had movies and stuff about this back in the early 90s and stuff. Nanotech. You can't see it with your naked eye. Blankets, everything. Our food, our water, the air, your clothes. Everything. It's everywhere. I don't know what, that's what I need to research, or if somebody can do that research and, man, let me know what filters out nanotechnology. Like, is there a way to filter it out? Because we definitely know it's in everything now. It's on everything now. They've been spraying it in the air forever now. So, you know, it's here. And then, you know, it's like every time they do something globally, it does something to the earth. And we got to start paying attention about that. We just going along with the flow. You know, when they released the radar years back globally, it did something to the earth. That changes the frequencies. and vibrations. There's so many different things that are being tampered with that are not being talked about. Tampering with Mother Nature, tampering with the hand of God. And nobody's had an answer to this. You know, man, playing around with HAARP, shooting signals up to the ionosphere, bouncing them back down and stuff. And we got to just start, just like I said, doing our own research, you know, for real. Like I said, we just so busy, got our minds wrapped up in going to work and vacations and cars and clothes and music and food and everything else. I mean, it's hard to really take the time out to get back to nature, to get back in tune with yourself and get back in tune with the universe. That's why I had to come out to places like this where it's nobody around but me and nature and just vibe it out. Man, this is the better way right here. You know, I can be down in the hood, in the streets, running around, kicking it, buying bottles, smoking weed, you know, trying to hook up with chicks, hanging all out in the bars, jumping from bar to bar, you know, just, I mean, don't get me wrong, I ain't saying nothing is wrong with, you know what I'm saying, doing what you do, you know, just do it in moderation and be safe about it. You know, don't let these things control you. You know, you have to own it. Man, don't let this stuff control you. See what else I'm going to talk about. Yeah, CERN too. They doing the most over there. Really messing with the hand of God. That's like one of the largest machines man ever created on Earth. The Large Hadron Collider. Underground over there in Switzerland. Check them out. Check out that little ritual dance they was doing when they first opened up. Check out that little symbolism they got going on. Yeah, they good for doing these little rituals in plain sight. A lot of them award shows and stuff that be jumping. People be all excited. Oh, did you see so-and-so? They won this award. Or did you see so-and-so? They did this. And I just be like, yeah, okay. You do realize that was a big ritual, right? Man. Yep. Pretty crazy. Who is this that pulled up? Somebody chilling. She done pulled too close to me, family. Yeah. It just be crazy how they be doing all this crazy satanic evil stuff right in plain sight. People just be like, oh, it's just entertainment, or they just doing that. Okay. People just really don't understand how deep the corruption and deception is out here. I mean, it's deep. Deeper than you ever thought. I said, no scientific movie can even compare to match with this real story in the history of Earth. For real. And not only just Earth, but some of these other places. The real story blows the science fiction way out of the water. For real, for real. Man. Yeah. It's definitely a fascinating history when you get to coming across a lot of the real documents and stuff. And also, too, I would like to talk about education for a minute. And don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking nobody who went to school, went to college, got a degree or anything like that. I think that's great. But people sometimes act like if you didn't learn it in school or learn it from the church, then it really don't mean anything, or you don't have knowledge or education or something. Now, people do realize everything that's taught in the church or in school or in a university is not the only information that exists. Like, there's still tons of information out there that was never probably ever supposed to be seen by man. There's a lot of stuff that didn't make it to the public schools or any school for that matter. A lot of information didn't make it. It's cool to get the regular, public education and the education they give you or whatever. That's cool. But then to acquire a whole nother level of information that was never taught to you in school or in college is just on a whole nother level. I'm talking about stuff that you got to pay for, books that, were hid for reasons that cost a lot of money to get your hands on. There's so many different things out there still that we can get access to, and that's why it's so important to get some of these books in our possession before they're gone, and recopy them and write them down and read them and get this knowledge out of them. Yeah. People, just keep educating yourself and trust nothing and question everything. Let me say that again. Trust nothing and question everything. Even the people I be linking up with, uniting with, I love them. But if they tell me something, I'm gonna look it up for myself. And they gonna tell me, don't take my word for it. Go look it up for yourself. You know, we were just programmed from birth about everything. Man, at what point do you stand up on your own and be a responsible human and do your part on this planet? Everything is here for us. We just gotta vibe with nature and everything will be alright. I hear ever since this virus been around that our carbon footprint done shrunk. I bet it has. You know, nature will heal itself fast if we just give her the chance. And if we keep pissing her off, she gonna keep showing her wrath. Man, we're not perfect. We gonna make mistakes. But let's learn from these mistakes and stand up and be stronger the next go around. And if you can avoid making some of these mistakes, hey, avoid making them. Shoot. Man, think about those choices you're making. Think about that food you're about to eat. Think about if you cough on your hands and then don't wash them. Man, how that can spread. Think about all. Just be considerate, you know. Just come on now. It's like I was at work one day and somebody gonna turn around by my desk and cough and not cover up or nothing, and then turn back around to where they working at. And I'm like, oh nah. Like, man, come on now. Like, Like, that's not what's up. I can't be playing around like that. I gotta be on my toes out here. That's what made me start carrying around alcohol spray bottles and stuff like that and sanitizers in the first place. Because I'm like, shoot, every time I was getting sick, it was because of my coworkers. So I'm like, oh nah, I shut that down. Once I started paying attention to that and seeing what was really going on, man, it was on. I was cool. I hadn't been getting sick since. You know, I've been getting it in, enjoying myself. So, you know, with this coronavirus coming around, they're just like, all right, it's time. All I had to really do then, shoot, is pull my mask out, you know, keep a few of them nearby. I already was having the rubber gloves and all that good stuff. So, just ready to go. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut this one down though, because I gotta go handle some stuff real quick. Man, this was a good one. I'm feeling good out here. I might have to come back around here in a few minutes. But yeah, it was good vibing with y'all as usual. Hit that like, subscribe, share. Indigo Chow Sin is out of here till next time. Much love, peace. Y'all be safe.